My name is DJOKEN. I am the Executive Director of UNESCO Center for Peace and President of the U.S. Federation of UNESCO Clubs, Centers, and Associations. You know, after the Second World War, people came together and realized the failures, what actually got people to look at other human beings as animals and started killing them, doing some of the horrible things. And they realized that it was because some people were actually thinking that their culture was better than others. There was misunderstanding, mistrust, and things like that. So people came about and said, okay, let's do something about that, and they created UNESCO. UNESCO was the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization that's going to create peace in the mind of man. And the way you do that is to help people understand that we are basically all the same. Like I said earlier, the most successful companies, organizations today are those who embrace multiculturalism, those who embrace diversity. If you show me a company that embraces diversity, I will show you a company that's successful. Thank you very much for the opportunity to reaching out to you and telling you what we do to bring people together. As head of the U.S. Federation of UNESCO Clubs and Associations, we really strongly believe in the ideals of UNESCO. UNESCO was founded to create peace, but we know that peace alone is an abstract concept. So in order to bring people together, we have art, culture, and communication will make us human beings. One of the major differences between us and other species is that we have these cultures. And some of the reason that we had a lot of wars in the past is because some people were under the impression that their cultures were better than others. So it was misunderstanding, not under mistrust. So it's very, very important and valuable to bring people together and expose them to a culture that they don't know. And the role of ETNIKA is playing by bringing all these ethnic cultural organizations across the world together is exactly the role that UNESCO was set out to achieve. Because by doing that, we get, let's just say, like I said a moment ago, you have people who have never been exposed to Latin American culture. When we have Hispanic festival, we bring them together and say, oh my God, this is, we learn and explore from one another. When it's Africa Day, for instance, in ETNIKA, we work with us to bring people of African descent to share their experience, their past, and sometimes people realize that we are all the same. So I would say that the role that you are playing, that ETNIKA is playing, it's the role that UNESCO was set out to achieve. Oh, definitely. We have very high expectation from ETNIKA because as you apply to become a member of the U.S. Federation of UNESCO Clubs, you did state there's some of the things you've done. Promoting the culture, bringing different cultural group together, celebrating people diversity. I think by so doing, you're actually enriching not only the people we impact, but the community as a whole. So we have very high expectation, and like I said, we like to say that show me a successful company, I'll show you a company that is diverse, that embraces diversity, and you show me a diverse group of people that really embrace diversity and so successful people. So we really are counting on you to reach out to businesses, to reach out to elected officials, so that we use the mantra, the formula that you've proven successful, to get to know one another. Because when in the community we get to know one another and share our diversity, share our culture and people, we are getting better as a whole. So we are really hoping that ETNIKA is going to help us be the best we could be in our community. Okay, thank you so much. Now I'm looking forward to that wonderful event because I've talked to you, Liana, the president of ETNIKA Foundation, and I'm very excited because you'll be bringing some of the best artists from Latin America to this wonderful event. And like I was stating earlier, the more we know ourselves, the more we learn from one another, the better we are going to be as a community. So I think you'll be enriching us, our community, by bringing these fine artists. But again, it's also an opportunity for people from all over the Washington metropolitan area to come together, not only to learn and enjoy the evening with these great artists, but also to get to connect and know one another, know what we are all about. As a UNESCO club, we have the responsibility to plant the peace in the mind of people, because we say since war begin in the minds of men, it is in the mind of men that the defense of peace must be constructed. So all UNESCO clubs and associations aim at planting the seed of peace in the mind of people, and I'm looking forward, because I know that on March 20th you are going to do that with your event. This is the 10th year we are organizing this event, and since UNESCO Center for Peace has been around, the main goal has been to bring people and communities together. So one of I would say one of the best programs that has ever been developed is the summer programs that bring high school students, and sometimes also we allow first and second year universities together in the Washington DC metro area for 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of July usually. And during those days, the students that come had the opportunity to get into a number of programs. One is the Model United Nations. Each of the student participants will step in the shoes of an ambassador, and then as an ambassador they are going to be debating as if they were at the United Nations. And that's how they understand how decisions are made at the international level. And then some of these are going to grow up to become Secretary of State in their country, Minister of Foreign Affairs. They're going to be making decisions. So this is very important because they see how things are done. And we also take them to United Nations New York so that they meet the real ambassador and interact with them. Another aspect of the program is called STEM program. You know, we talk about science, technology, and this year we have actually a US astronaut that will be visiting. This is a very good development. We have, they have an opportunity to learn about filmmaking, you know, journalism and filmmaking. We have a very great newspaper in Frederick, in the region, and this week they will agree to come and do some workshop with students so they can, it's not just about theory, they'll learn how to make a newspaper from beginning to the end in a real sense. So we have filmmaking, and also with our partner ETNIKA that knows very well about culture, dance, we are putting also a dance program together. So we bring these students because we believe that they are the leaders of tomorrow. And the more, imagine a young student coming here and then going back with friends in 50 different countries. This is I think this is an opportunity for these young people to grow up and know that yes, I have friends across the globe. They are not just thinking about their country, they are really thinking about the world as a small village. So that's something that students coming will be benefiting. And another last aspect is very, very important, is that any student attending the summer program also will have preferential admission in some of our university partners in the United States. Your recommendation letter from us, they will be able to attend some of the best universities in the United States. Okay. Over the years, we built a number of, we have different ways in which people could reach out to us. We have, of course, the website of UNESCO Center for Peace or the website of ETNIKA. You'll see it. They're going to get that information. But most importantly, recently we were able to appoint, to designate Liliana Robinson, who is the director, who is the president of ETNIKA Foundation. She is now going to be our coordinator for Latin America. We have a lot of hope. Not only she is also from Latin America, but she's someone that has the knowledge, expertise, and we are counting on her to reach out down there in Latin in any way possible to make sure that the message is sent to the people that could come and benefit from this wonderful program. It was my pleasure. I think you enlighten us with your contributions, and anything I could do will be welcome. Thank you very much.